So if you told me when I auditioned that I would be in the top 8, I would have been like, "What are you talking about?" Because it's really crazy to me that I made it this far at all. Um, but I do enjoy like the getting ready and the outfits and the glamour things. I like to get ready and I like to pick out outfits and things like that. I've always enjoyed that. So that part of the process was very natural to me. But the unnatural part for me was performing on such a big scale. And confidence wise, I feel like I've grown a lot since the beginning. Um, just not just in performing, but also just like as a person. I feel like I've come out of my shell a lot and feel a lot more comfortable to be myself on stage and off stage. Um, and I think that's like the most important thing for me that's happened throughout this entire process is that I've grown as an artist and a performer, but also just like as a person in my regular life. It's helped me leaps and bounds. So it's been a very transformative process, um, but I've enjoyed all of it and I've made the best of friends. And I have a great coach who I have an amazing relationship with, and he is the most helpful, supportive person and friend. And I think that I could not have asked for more out of this experience.
It feels like it's just a dream, like actually a dream. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like looking around my hotel room and I'm like looking out my window and I'm like, I'm in Hollywood. There's like it's what's going on. It doesn't feel real. It feels amazing though. Like it's a good dream. We're like the lights, cameras, and like the getting ready. I love clothes and fashion. I've always been really into like personal style and things like that. And so me and my stylists get along very well. I love them. Um, but yeah, it's Niall's amazing. It's been great working with him. He's a lot. I'd say he's a lot more human and like nice and not nice. He's super nice. I was expecting him to be nice, so that wasn't a shock. But he's a lot more human and like he doesn't feel as much like a celebrity. Um, than when you're actually hanging out with him. Like he's very down to earth and grounded and human.
She leaving. Quiet when I'm coming home and I'm on my own. And I could like say I like it like that, like it like that.
My music, my solo project that's gonna be coming out after. It's very eclectic. It's almost genreless. It's very floating around a few genres. It's definitely got the emotional ballads that I've sang, but it's also got more abstract experimental things in it. So, um, I really I don't know. I don't think people will expect what they're gonna. I can't really explain it. It's gonna be interesting when people listen to my music. That's all I'll say.
So I have an EP out prior to me being on the show, and I was definitely experimenting, experimenting with sounds and stuff like that. And being on the show, I feel like I've also just been experimenting with different kinds of songs and things that I like. And I feel like for future projects and things after the show, I'm hoping to give some of those emotional pop songs and those emotional ballads, but also have my own twist on pop music and indie kind of music. But I do love pop music and I want to do music like that, but a little bit more retro sounding. I think that's like more my speed because I love the 2000s and like 2010s music, and I know some people don't think that's retro, but I do. So I think it's definitely it's definitely got a sound to it, and it had a stamp for its time period, and I loved that kind of music, and I still do, and I want to make pop music that has that kind of vibe. So for after the show, I think my music will have that nostalgic feeling for some of us. Maybe not for others though.
The antique early 2000s. I'm friends with everyone, but D Smooth from Team Kelly lives in my hometown. He lives probably 5 minutes away from me. And so every time we fly back and forth, we're always like on the same airplane, traveling the airports, hanging out together the whole time. He comes to our house. We've had cookouts and things over at our house. We are super, super close. And everyone, while I'm out here, we all hang out all the time. We're all, because we see each other every day. So I don't know, you're either, you don't really have a choice, but everyone luckily has made it really easy to be friends with them because they're all super nice. Sorella has been great. I'm really close with them because Bella's also a minor, so we have the same schedule with so everywhere we go we both have our parents, so me and Bella hang out a lot. And Jamar, he was amazing. I'm so sad he went home. Just a lot. We would always hang out and sing. So I'm still friends with everyone, but like knockouts, that area was like where everyone was really like just hanging out and everyone was really buddy.
My battle partner, Colabin, she was obviously on Team Niall for a bit, but we FaceTime every day, and I talk to her all the time, always. She's one of my closest friends I've made in my entire experience and probably in my life. And for outside of our team, all of us, as Tate said, hang out and see each other and are so close outside of production commitments and things like that. So outside of my team, Holly Brand is on Team Kelly, and we are constantly together. We go to Target and we like get coffee every morning and we go on walks. Like we have matching little stuffed animals. No, we're super close. And also from Team Kelly, Kate Martin is one of my most cherished relationships that I made from the show. She is an amazing vocalist and such an amazing, kind, peaceful person, and it's really helped and influenced me so much throughout this competition. And I still text her all the time about the show and what's going on in our lives and things like that. So people from all different teams, like Sorella, they're in my room like hanging out every night, and we like eat dinner together. So all of us, no matter like teams, of course me and Ryley Tate have a bit of a different relationship because we've been on the same team and experienced a lot of the same things. But outside of our teams, like everybody's so close, and the friendships we made are just like unbelievable.